Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk with Aegis. Today we have Mr. Vee Kit Leong, Assistant VP of Cloud Project Management of Aegis Cloud. We'll be diving into his experiences with customers who have deployed multiple backup technologies in a single environment. And trust me, it's going to be eye-opening. So Kit Leong, I believe in your many years of being as a project manager, you would have encountered customers who have deployed multiple backup software in a single environment. So, in your opinion, do companies struggle with managing multiple backup solutions?
Yes, based on my experience, basically, we find out there are some organizations they are struggling when they're managing multiple backup solution. So when you have a multiple backup solution in your environment, right, it will increase the complexity of how you manage the backup system. Each of the backup system is not have their own ways, because each of the backup system they have their own ways of how it works, including the integration, then the design, everything. So it's not like you purchase one thing, you just install and let it run. That is very traditional way lah. So usually when you purchase already, you need to design your backup solution design, and you need to integrate with your environment. Okay, so when by doing that, then you need someone to know how to install and to design it. So you need to send someone go for training, and someone need to learn the backup system. Then other than that, also it will increase your hardware cost, because you need to purchase the hardware and additional hardware, additional license. It increase all the cost.
Yeah, so that's why companies will find it always as a struggle to have a multiple backup solution in place.
Yeah.
So, which comes to the next question: what risk comes with using too many backup systems?
When you have a multiple backup system in your environment, so you increase the chances of human error. So human error meaning is you tend to have a misconfiguration, because each of the backup system they have a different way of configuration, right? So you misconfigure, then also it will increase the risk of you have missed the backup status, because you are not focused into one single backup system. You have multiple, so maybe you miss one backup. Another thing is that you have a difficulty to tracking the backup status, because you are not only looking at one management system, you have multiple backup software, right? So maybe you miss it lah. Then another thing is that it will increase the risk of the security risk, because once you have more than one backup solution, you have more integration with your infra. So when you have more integration, there's a lot of you open more uh, way for people to attack. Example, one backup solution, maybe they need to open some ports, enable some features. There are intervention between the backup design with your current infra. Example, your servers lah. So you need to open ports, you need to enable some features. Maybe that they kind of enable and disable, it will cause the security risk.
Yeah, it's like you're inviting more
Yep,
risk to
correct.
your environment. Okay. So now come to question number 3. How does having multiple backups slow down the process of recovery?
Okay, when you have multiple backup, when it comes to recovery, right? The main cause is because time consuming. When you have multiple backup in your infra, especially when you want to do a recovery that time, the process might be take longer, because you not really hands-on to do the restoration. Um, Usually people when they manage the backup system, right? I think most of the customer that we face, um, they are not really hands-on to the restoration. So the incident maybe occur once a month or once a year. Then only you do the restoration. When you don't really hands-on, then when the incident happen, you need to open your user menu, and you need to go through the process, the step one by one. You need to read through all again. Then only you start to do the recovery. Imagine that one. That is only one backup system. If you have multiple, then you need to refer back a lot of user menu, and you need to go through again all the process until you recover the whole thing up. So that's what I think. I'm thinking the process will take longer.
Yeah, I think
Right.
it's because of skill set.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
because like you mentioned, they do not do troubleshooting on the backup errors every day, right? So when backup errors happen, then they will have to identify the issue and then they start to, refer back to the user manual, like you say, right? How to troubleshoot the backup, the error. So this will take time. Yeah. Following the next question, what's the biggest advantage of consolidating backups?
Mm, when you consolidate all the backup into one single management, it will make you more easy to monitor and manage because you already focus into one system instead of you managing multiples. So standardize all the policies. You apply one policies, then it will apply across all the backup job. Then another thing is that easy to monitor and track all the backup status and monitoring lah, especially. Then reporting also, we consolidate all the report into one single report instead of you keep multiple report for the multiple backup system, right? Then the last one I think is most important is cost effective lah, because you don't need to invest additional hardware, additional software licensing. Then also your manpower will reduce lah.
Manpower reduce meaning that you don't have to hire more
Yes,
manpower to manage all
correct.
these backup software.
Yeah.
Lah. Yeah. Okay. Now, how can Aegis Cloud simplify backup management?
With Aegis, we will provide the centralized and more secure platform to combine all the backup solution into one single unified management system. So this will ensure the data protection consistency, then also real-time monitoring. So with this, of course, it will make the whole backup system more cost effective and easy to manage. So for customer, why you need to invest so many solution, right? For them is they want to have peace of mind. So yeah, why you make things more complicated and complex, right?
Yeah.
Just maintain one backup system.
Correct.
Right.
So I think, like what you have mentioned earlier, all this service offering is available under Aegis One Pack, which is one price, any technologies, whereby it is fully managed by Aegis Managed Services. This wraps up another episode of Tech Talk with Aegis. And it's clear that when it comes to backup, less is more. If you find today's discussion helpful, please give this video a like and do share this video as well. And you can also follow Aegis Cloud in Aegis Cloud's Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. Till then, see you.